Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Todd, how big a win was that tonight?
Yeah, I mean, and one we really needed. I mean, we've been kind of hemorrhaging this last month for a variety of reasons. I mean, injuries continue to take its toll. We went into Belfast and to be fair, we competed well for 2 periods, but just shortness of numbers and, obviously that wasn't the result we wanted, but we've really tried to take a positive move with the team. It's not any work atmosphere. It's not great to be always pointing out we should be doing this, we should be doing this. We tell these guys what they're doing good, and it seems to have really paid off. I mean, tonight, I'll just give you an insight into the team meeting that we had at the end. I mean, the coaching staff were extremely proud of the performance that they put on to. This is the team that you've heard me talk about and that we continue to back. And they were switched on tonight, and once again against, for whatever reason, it's hard to explain, but against this other conference again. I think we're 2 games above 500 against that conference, whether it's the structure, whatever it is. We perform well against them, and a really kind of important win tonight. We needed it, and the guys stepped up big.
And it wasn't a narrow victory, it was a very convincing victory as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was tight. I mean, if you look at the course of the game, I think they scored within 5 minutes and the building went flat, but we answered. And, for the rest of the time, we had the lead. They kept bringing back, kept coming back. We'd answer quickly. So we had them chasing the game for once rather than us chasing the game, and being in command of the game, it doesn't make it easier, but you're not as tight and you don't have to chase things. You can keep things simple. And I really think that we had pretty steady performances up and down the lineup tonight, and you just show like creating offensive battles and being in their zone for 20, 30 seconds. They can't hit you on the rush rather than just coming down trying to score off the rush. We've been really encouraging the guys to create those battles, and a guy like Shaber tonight really did that. He did it fantastically tonight, and I mean, I was singling one guy out, but we really all did it, and guys are just making smart plays tonight.
Did you feel it was a solid 60-minute performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, and there's a number of positives of the game. Obviously, that was, I'd said earlier to you, that was a huge 2 points. We changed a few things up. Probably more simplified our power play. We finally got the monkey off our back. We got a power play goal, but before that we hit a crossbar. We hit 2 posts tonight. So the power play to me looked a lot more effective, which was a revelation because, power plays win or lose you games, which we've seen in the past. But to get a power play goal tonight was great for their confidence, because a lot of times it's all about confidence and hard work, rather than the X's and O's. And I just felt that like our back pressure tonight was a lot better. You probably noticed guys skating back a lot better, the puck pursuit. Our D-men were able to keep it simple because they weren't hemmed in for big periods of time. They moved the puck into the forwards' hands, and so yeah, you're right. It was a good 60-minute performance tonight.
And given a couple of injuries, how important was it to have Justin Fox back in the lineup tonight?
Yeah, huge. I mean, that was probably one of our problems last night. Is you get awful thin. We were 3 imports down last night, and 3 really key imports. But the addition of Foxy tonight, he scored. You show how much of an impact he'll have on the game. Probably had a couple other really great looks. I think there was one in the second period where he's in front of the net. He got a stick slash, but it was almost a tap in. So it was really good, and I think that for me, after losing 4 in a row, to beat Sheffield in our building, it's a good accomplishment. That's one of the top teams in the league. And for whatever reason, I'll reiterate again, I don't know what it is. We seem to stack up well against that conference, and the guys, really bring their A game.
With Justin Fox, what's the update on the appeal, and do you think it's going to get reduced from the suspension he's got?
I don't think I should really comment on that now. We put in an appeal. I think we put in a very solid appeal. And you know what? It's in the hands that be. He missed a game, and it was a key game for us, specifically with all our injured players. So the appeal's in, and we'll find out this week.
Ryan Dingle and Brian Cameron, are they expected back anytime soon?
Yeah, Ding's picked up a nasty bug, and which is unbelievable. It just seems that our health and injuries is just something that's incredibly plagued us this season. But he'll be back. He'll be back next weekend. Tonight was questionable. He just wasn't ready to be back. The guy stepped up to it, so he'll be back next weekend. Brian sees a specialist this week. Hopefully it's great news, and hopefully we can get him back in the lineup. Although I don't think he'll be 100%. That's another spot we could really use in our lineup.
What's your thoughts going into next weekend? One game at home to Edinburgh Capitals on Saturday.
Well, I think a one-game weekend will do this squad good. Right now, especially since we've been toiling as of late, that'll boost our spirits tonight. They can have a day off. We come back Tuesday and get back to work. This is really the business end of the season, and you want to finish off strong, and you want to secure this playoff spot. Although we're not going to really have any rest this week, maybe a weekend of only 60 minutes of hockey allows any guys that are banged up and a chance to recover, as well as we really drained the tanks tonight. I mean, I asked a lot out of quite a few of the guys, and they really responded well.
Cheers, Todd. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.